let's just face the harsh reality of where I'm at as a person, as a friend, and let's just, I gotta be real with myself. It's just like, let me just start this off, man. I feel like, or let's just say, I am total SHIT right now, in the worst way possible. I feel like SHIT right now, in the worst way possible. Now look, I know some of my remaining friends are going to tell me I'm being too hard on myself. I remember Julio once told me, don't beat yourself up. The past is the past. I got people, some people telling me, like lovely male telling me, hey, there's still plenty of time that you make the most out of your life. There's still plenty of ways to have fun. And, I get some people telling me, this, to just, stay healthy, stay positive, don't be so hard on yourself. Life is too short, this and that. Lovely Mel's been telling me over and over, life is too short to stress yourself out. Well, right now, as much as I tried, or more like, been trying, nothing's working for me, man. And let's just look at what just happened from ever since toward the end of March. Okay, that's where it all started. But then it's like, look, even after that, it just with Trump's tariff plan already taking effect, that has already worsened the economy than it already has been worse the last 4 years under Biden. Trump said it's going to be a long-term thing for these tariffs. Even that itself, I'm not trying to make that as a direct excuse as to why I'm feeling like SHIT, But the fact of the matter is, once he put that whole tariff thing in there, it makes me feel much more mentally exhausted, because of the fact that of all the hard-fought last 3 months of me just applying one job after another. And I'm not gonna forget that one weekend where I applied to like 21 jobs, and I haven't gotten anything but a few rejections. And I applied to like how many jobs in those last in that span? The span of like the last 3 months. I'm probably gonna say like well over 100. And I've only gotten a few rejections. I haven't heard from many other ones. And so, I don't know, man. And look, I really hate to sound like a broken record, as much as like I don't really want to hear any more of what I'm seeing on the news. But unfortunately, I gotta keep seeing it. It's like just earlier this morning, I'm seeing like a proposed 1,600 layoffs coming. A proposed 1,600 jobs for layoffs. 1,600 layoffs, man. Oh, man, I just don't know what to say at this point. You know how that makes me feel? That I have to be stuck in this dump for as long as this tariff plan is going on, especially with considering the fact that the last couple of years, after the rise in inflation, with the business already being in the sheer downfall, up to this day, there's still not enough business being generated in that fucking place. All right. It is what it is at this point with this dump. I mean, I've said it in so many of my blogs, man, that that there's just no way in hell, that place will ever get better for as long as the company president and the same upper management are running that place, knowing they're all about excuses, and they just refuse to even give a damn with, about employees. Giving their own employees a chance to rise, or just caring about their potential. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad. And I already knew myself, since that whole tariff plan has come into effect in the beginning of April, that I was going to be stuck in this dump a lot longer. I'm sorry. I mean, I have to come into this sheer admission that I gotta stay in this dump a lot longer. And it's frustrating. It is depressing. As depressed as I'm going through a depressing time right now, look at me. I never thought I'd come to this much darkness in my life. And for me to be this version of myself, feeling like total shit, and no, I will say it. It's not only that I'm feeling like total shit. I am total shit right now. Okay? I am total SHIT right now. Okay? Who would have thought myself as a person, like, especially what transpired this weekend, I'm not saying it was a bad weekend totally, but for me to make a crap ton of mistakes that are just like, I don't know what it is. Like, I try to follow the directions, from certain people like that, right? Some people, even, like, it's one thing dealing with certain people who don't have the best personality, this and that, and they're giving you that military voice of instructions and all that. You know how it is. I've never been in the military, but I can only imagine if I do go, if I do want to go, like, I already know what I'm going to run into and all that. So it's like that. And right now it's like, I just feel like I'm not there. Like, and look, I said it in my previous video or so, that it is not the same without my friend circle. And look, I'll be honest with that, it's not the same. However, where I stand, it's I'm still gonna stand by it no matter what, because this is how, I can't let these guys like Carlos and Russ and Abbas and Neil, Julio, Ray, Anastasia, I can't let any of these remaining friends, Resha, Mercy, Jessica, Cassandra, Larry, I'm not gonna let, or Rika, I'm not letting any of these guys still see the worst of me, because they've already seen enough. And as for the nutballers, they've already seen my worst prior to the infamous group text incident the day before Julio's birthday, which was what, in October? That pretty much became the death knell of who they saw in me as a person. That's why I had to do what I had to do. And I'm still going to stand by that, I made a 3-part video about it. You know what? I'm still going to stand by it. I am not straying from that. Because if I come back, I'm going to say it again, if I come back and they still see me like that, like this, they're much worse off. I said it already. I said it in how many of those videos already? They're much worse off, knowing I'm this version of myself. And while I still am this SHIT kind of person that I am, losing all self-confidence after what transpired towards the end of March, And even me just finally admitting the failure of a friend. I pretty much, you know what? Speaking of that, being the failure of a friend, it's clear that pretty much self-contributed to the loss of my self-confidence. I really feel like a loner at this point. Now look, I know Mari's reaching out to me on YouTube. I mean, that's pretty much where we just communicate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. Hell, I haven't used Snapchat in forever. I don't really post anything in there anymore. Only when I use it for some of my basketball shit around games. You know? But it's only YouTube I got, man. I'm still uploading old videos. You know, that's just what I've been doing. I've been really active on that. I've been on a roll in that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is the reality that I'm in. Like, I never thought I would make this many mistakes, and especially one from earlier before I left. You know what? This is just like somebody that's averaging about 12 turnovers in 1 month. That's me. I'm nothing more than an error machine at this point. Error machine. Yeah. I'm trying to recall the last time I've been an error machine like this. Probably at the start of my sophomore year. At the start. But I feel like this is worse than that. Okay? This is worse. And I got my reasons for it. I already know I've already like made these many mistakes. I mean, I said it. I'm an error machine, and it's just sad that, you know, where I'm at, just trying to fight all these demons off. I mean, at this point, every single day for me is like, hey, you know, I get it. Some people are saying, like Terrence will always be saying, hey, you know, wake up, be thankful you're alive. It's another day. I mean, at this point, yeah, I'll be thankful I woke up to see another. I mean, I'm thankful I'm waking up every single day to live to see another day and all that. However, every single day for me at this point on, for as long as I'm still SHIT, MSHIT, is being in survival mode. Every single day I'm in survival mode. I'm sorry, man. Nothing is going to help me at this point, for as much as I want to say having my friend circle does. I mean, in the short term, it might, but in the long term, it's going to dissipate very quickly, because they're still going to see me at my worst like this. It's all going to be the same repetitive cycle, and you know, just I just got to deal with it, and I said it. Now's the time that I really got to start getting help. You know what? I'm going to make this a priority this week. I'm getting that memorial service of reflecting my ex-close friendships over with this week. It must be done. It's going to happen this week. I can promise y'all that. It's going to happen. Once I'm over with, now I'm going to get the help that I need. Because it's clear to me, after admitting all my wrongdoings and all that, holding myself accountable, I really got to start fixing myself, because as long as these tariffs are taking effect, look, I'm not going to stop job hunting for damn sure. I just feel a bit worn out after Hiri input them. I understand there might be a recession coming. It might be already a recession, but you know, I got to do what I got to do. You know, this is the sad reality I'm in. I just hope I don't go for a fourth straight bad year. I hope not. But if it does, you know what? Oh well. Life goes on. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. So cut it.